Hopefully, on May 10th, we're going to get rid of a very, very bad crowd. I'm actually glad this is happening. So North Carolina has this as an actual law. Now it's South Carolina's time. And yes, May 10th, people are actually going to be receiving fines for this and potentially even lose their license. Yes, finally someone's license will be suspended for being an idiot. Basically, the Carolina squad has been bothering us in the Carolinas for a while. North Carolina took care of the problem. Supposedly, there's not a whole bunch of people driving around with the Carolina squad in North Carolina. When I was in North Carolina, I didn't see a whole bunch of this stuff. But in South Carolina, we see a lot of these so-called gay modifications to a truck or SUV. I don't call a Tahoe a truck. It's an SUV. Truck has to have a bed. Anyways, this is an actual thing. You're not allowed to have your modifications 4 inches higher or lower than the other side of your bumper. So you cannot squat more than 4 inches down. Unfortunately, rednecks or rich faggot or wannabe rich faggot rednecks, that's how we call it, you guys, you can no longer squat more than 4 inches. So stop squatting. That's not a real guy's truck when you do a squat. So a couple $100 fines for the first and second offenses when you get pulled over with this modification. And if you don't fix it the third time, some police officers will suspend your license, and rightfully so. This is the most dumbest modification to have, is riding squatted. First of all, your headlights are pointed straight up in the air. Next, you don't see anything on the road. Third, you're ruining your engine and transmission because all your fluids are always on this kind of level. And I understand, yes, we go on hills and everything, and you're supposed to be fine with the engine, but always constantly having your engine and transmission always set up like this is a recipe for disaster. A lot of accidents happen when you're squatted like that. Now, I understand if you have a load on the back of your truck and you're squatted like that much, there's something seriously wrong with your transmission, but if you have a load in the back of the truck, a little squat is okay. So this law, as far as I know, only applies to squatted trucks, not to lifted, because lifted, you're doing even on all sides of the truck when lifting or lowering or slamming your truck. Squat, on the other hand, you're not allowed to be modified by more than 4 inches. So squatters, if you want to stay squatted for the show, make sure you get an airbag truck and do not get your dumb truck. Complete your lift kit. Don't only do the front, okay? Make sure your truck ain't squat anymore, because I'm happy this law is out. We're going to have less idiots on the road. We call these people, like I said, rich wannabe faggot rednecks, because you're not a real redneck when you're doing this modification. You're not a real guy when you're doing that kind of modification. Also, a lot of us in the car community call you gay, okay? Because I don't know what's wrong with your head to make this kind of modification to your truck or SUV. I've seen some good trucks destroyed because of this modification, including Lexus GX 460 made on a list of being squatted. As the car community, here is why we do not like this modification. First of all, every time you guys pull up to the car meets, you destroy every single car show or car meet. Why? You come up with your very hideous and inappropriate music of nothing but cuss words, which is inappropriate because there's kids at the car show. They're not old enough to listen to that. Second, you come high or drunk to the car show and you bring in drugs with you to that car show. Half of you are high. I'm telling you, I've seen people walking like that, driving that truck, and you all crazy with your dumb stunts trying to do whatever you're doing on top of your truck. It is just absolutely the worst. We hate them guys. So hopefully this law fixes that problem. We do not want to see you at a car show. You destroy everything at a car show when you pull up in your squatted truck. Furthermore, you guys are not real rednecks. Real rednecks or country boys drive real trucks and real cars. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2004 Turn right. This particular package. Driving a Temp in the 6 Series.